We offer Exclusive magazine. Thank you for the interview and the conversation.
It is a pleasure. Thanks for taking the time.
For beginning, can you tell us how are you?
I am fantastic. We're just getting ready to play. Behind that corner there is some kind of big embassy party, and I'm lucky enough to go and sing my head off in about, 30 minutes or so. So wish me luck, fingers crossed. It'll be my last actual gig before Eurovision.
Congratulations for your songs, but can you tell us which is your favorite?
In Eurovision?
Yes.
Okay, well, look, I'm not going to be... I feel like it would be bad manners to choose one because I don't have just one favourite. Every morning I wake up and there's a different song in my head. Also, I feel like every single person who has signed up to this gig, like the biggest gig on earth, deserves a lot of admiration because they're agreeing to get on that stage in front of 200 million people, which is mind-blowing. I mean, you've got to have respect for anyone that's willing to do that, and yeah, I can't wait to sit in the audience as a fan and get to witness and experience Eurovision in a way I've never experienced it before, and just root for all of them because everyone's been working so hard.
According to me, the music is a temple. In which temple we can hear your songs alone, with the friends, in the pub, with the partner, with who?
With who? Who would I listen to my songs with? Is that
Yes.
the question? Who would I listen to? Oh, that's a good question. Well, you know what? You've got to pick carefully there because if you pick a legend like Paul McCartney, then you'd be worried about him hearing it and not liking it because it'd devastate you. So I think you've got to pick someone who loves you completely unconditionally, like your parents, because they'll never hate anything you do. They'll always be supportive and encouraging. And if your song's rubbish, they won't tell you.
Great. Can you sing for us a little part of the song who describe you the most?
Are you coming to the show?
Yes.
You'll have to wait to the show and film
Okay,
the show.
okay, perfect, perfect.
Gotta keep it secret.
The great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche say that we are human, all too human. But you say that I am only a human with the real world on my mind. According to you, what are we human? What is the life for you?
Well, the song Spaceman is about, and hopefully this will answer your question, I'm going to try my absolute best, but it's about loving the things that we already have in life, and it's trying to articulate in the best way that I possibly could that feeling of chasing a life that you think it is that you want. You know, I'm sure you've done it in the past, like chased a feeling or a dream or a situation or an experience that you think you want in your life, that you think will make your life richer. But you get there and then you turn around and you realise that your life was already rich, it was already magical before chasing these things. You didn't necessarily need them, you were never in lack in the first place. You had everything you needed right there at the very beginning. And I think that that is something that we can all relate to because we all go through those moments of striving and thinking that we don't necessarily have enough when, of course, we do.
The happiness is one of the most important thematics in your songs. For you, what happiness means to you?
That is a good question as well. Wow, I feel like you are a philosopher. Are you a philosopher?
Yes, I study philosophy.
Yeah, I mean, what is happiness? Well, it's funny, isn't it? Because happiness is almost treated like a destination a lot of the time. Like you think, if I have this, or if I see this, or if I experience this, then I'll be happy. If I get those new shoes, then I'll be happy. Or one day if I get a record deal, then I'll be happy. But of course, every single new step that you take up the ladder that you think is leading towards happiness, there's always a new thing, a new void to fill, and it's unfillable. So I think happiness has to be a state with which you're kind of is a state of balance, never over celebration and never over misery. Is that? I don't know if I've got that right, but never in turmoil, like romanticizing your sadness. If you're in a valley, try not to be sucked in, try not to spiral into the sadness, just the same way as if you're having the stars are aligning, you're having the best time ever, try not to over celebrate too, because then your highs won't be super high and unsustainable, and therefore your sadness won't be quite so deep. Do you know what I mean? So it is kind of like a middle path.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, happiness has to be something that you're kind of. I do not know how to answer that question. It's really good. I'll have to think about that. But thank you. That's a good one.
Do you know any Italian singer?
Do I know any Italian? Well, Pavarotti
Yes.
is my favourite.
Do you want to do a feat with any Italian singer? Yes, no?
Of course. There are so many amazing singers out there, and many of whom inspire me every single day, and sometimes make me want to stop singing altogether because they're so good. So yeah, I think you'd be crazy as an artist or a songwriter or anything, whatever creative industry you're in, not to want to collaborate and be open to collaboration wherever the opportunity might come from.
Okay, we of Esclusiva magazine thank you another time for the conversation and the interview. And for finish, we ask you of say hi to everyone who helped you to do this masterpiece.
What's up, everyone at Esclusiva magazine? I'm Sam Ryder, and I just want to say thanks so much for taking the time to listen to watch this, and for supporting not just throughout Eurovision, but all the time that I was stood in the corner of my shed singing into my phone. I wouldn't be here without you, and I appreciate you so much. I'll see you all soon at a show this year, hopefully, where we can sing our heads off together.
Thank you very
Peace.
much.
Ciao.